Good day, guys. This is our first exercise. All we have to do is to copy this figure into this rectangle. So we first analyze the figure. There is a distance of 75 units, and then radius of a quarter circle, that is 15 units, and then there are two rectangles, congruent rectangles with a dimension of 70 units by 30 units, and then this distance, which is equal to 210 units. And then the distance between the two rectangles is 30 units. There is also a quarter circle here with a radius of 15, and the distance of this line to this center point is 100 units. Then there is a circle here with a diameter of 30 units and a semicircle with a radius of 25. There is a quarter circle here with a radius of 6. Another quarter circle with a radius of 20. And a circle with a diameter of 50 units. There's also a semicircle with a radius of 35 units. And there are distances here. From here to this rectangle is 20 units, and from here to this rectangle is 10 units. So we will now draw this figure. First is I will draw a line that is 210 units long. I will type L, that is the shortcut key for a line, then I will hit enter. This is my first point. I will remember that the line must be vertical. I will type the distance of 210. 210, enter, escape. Then I will draw a line here plus this semicircle. I will use the polyline command. I will type PL, enter. This is my start point, and then I will type the distance of 75, enter, and then right click. I will select arc. Since the radius of this semicircle is 25, the diameter is 25 times 2, that is 50. So I will type 50, enter, and then escape. Next is this one, line and an arc, semicircle. So I will type again PL, enter. This is my starting point. I will type the distance of 100, 100, enter. Right click, arc, and we know that the radius of this semicircle is 35, so the diameter is 70. I will type 70, enter, escape. Then the distance of this line to this line is 20 plus 30 plus 10, that is 60. So I will offset this line 60 units to the right. Offset, type O, enter. The offset distance is 60. Type 60, enter. So I will offset this one to the right. Escape. Now I will draw lines from here to here and from here to here. The shortcut key for line is L. So type L, enter. Click the starting point and then just click anywhere for the end point. Enter to go back to the previous command, that is line. So click here for the starting point and then click anywhere here for the end point. Now we don't need this line here, this line, and this line, so we must trim it, and the shortcut key for trim is TR. So type TR, enter, and then just click these lines. Click this one, we don't need that. This one, we don't need that. This one and this one. Press escape. Then there are two circles here, so we draw the two circles. The first is the circle with a diameter of 30, and the center is the same with the center of this semicircle. So we type C for the circle and then specify center point. So we go to this circumference so that the center mark will appear. Then we go to the center mark, click that, and then since the diameter is 30 and we will use that value, we type D for the diameter, D, enter, and then the diameter is 30, so we type 30, enter. And then the next is the other circle with a diameter of 50, so we type again C, enter, and then we need to locate the center of this by going here in the circumference, and then the center is here, so we click this point, then type D for the diameter. The diameter is 50, type 50, and then enter. And then these arcs, there is an arc here, an arc here, and an arc here. We need the fillet command. The shortcut keyboard for fillet is F, so we type F, enter, and then R for the radius, we type R, enter. Our radius here is 6, so we type 6, enter. Then we just click these lines, click this and this, so that is the arc, and then enter to go back to the fillet command, and then R for the radius, type R, enter. Our radius is 20, so we type 20 and then enter, and then we click these two lines, and that is now the arc. And then here the radius here is 15. Press enter to repeat the fillet command, and then R to give another radius, R, enter. Our radius is 15, we type 15, 1, 5, enter, and then we click these two sides. And then here the radius is also 15, so we just hit enter and then click these two lines, first line, second line. So almost done. We need these two rectangles. These two rectangles has a distance of 20 units from this line. We first draw the rectangle. The shortcut key for rectangle is REC. So REC, enter. Specify first corner point. We click here. Right click, dimensions. Specify the length. Our length is 30. Type 30, 30, enter. Specify the width. Our width is 70. Type 70, 70, enter. And then just click here. This is now our rectangle. And it has a distance of 20. So we move this rectangle here. It will coincide here, and then we will move again to the right of 20 units. So we select this rectangle, type M for the move command, M, enter, and then click anywhere for the starting point, and then move your cursor to the right, and then type 20, 20, 20, enter. And then we move again this rectangle here. Select, type M, enter, and then we move here. And then we move again this rectangle 20 units down. So we type M, enter, and then select objects. We type P. P is for the previous selection. P, enter, and then enter. Specify base point. Click here, and then we move our cursor and type 20, 20, enter. That is now the first rectangle. Whoa! We just need to mirror this rectangle. So select the rectangle, type MI. MI is the shortcut key for mirror. MI, enter, and specify the first point of mirror line. We go to the midpoint of this one, and then we go to the left. The second point must be horizontal with the first point. So we click here, and then it says here erase source objects. Click no. That is now the figure. If you see, they are the same. That concludes our exercise today. Thank you guys for watching, and see you again in my next lecture.